In 2022, the next kings of Europe will battle for the throne.
It's better. Turn it the other side, please. That is good. Great. Do you hear me?
My friend? Yes, perfect.
What is the match behind you? What are you looking?
Sabehov, Moscow.
Oh, Damen.
Right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Understand. Okay, let's introduce you with us today, Dani Gordo, Spanish coach who is currently working in Meshkov Brest, hopefully in many years, in upcoming years also. Tell me, what are you doing right now? Do you start work in 2022? How is going in Brest?
Yes, it's going good, but it's so cold. The weather is right now is not so good. Many people from Spain ask me about the weather. Until Christmas, I said almost the same weather than in Spain. My place is Valladolid. Also, I live in León 10 years, so it's not the best place in Spain to spend the winter. It's so cold. Both places are cold. But here in Brest right now is worse. It's really worse. It's snowing almost every day, and it's so cold. So you must be safe when you walk on the street.
But in Belgrade is also -5 in the moment. So it's definitely winter is here, definitely.
Yes. Winter is coming.
Winter is coming. Winter coming. Yeah. Tell me, Meshkov Brest, this season you had a lot of problems with the roster at the beginning of the season, but at the end you managed to take some points in Champions League and to stay competitive for knockout phase. How did you see this first part of season?
Yes, I think your summary is perfect. The beginning of the season for us was catastrophic. So many injuries in the critical moment. First injury was Stas Scooby in the third place of Ceja League. the day before we lose for penalties against Zagreb. In the morning, Stase, I can play today, Dani. So my knee, my ankle, sorry. But after Jack Amalus, at the beginning in August, sorry, Paul Patkowski also has problem. Pesic can play with us just one match against Elverum. So yes, I think it's not. I know that when I come here, it's not gonna be a easy season because they come from the last season to get the best result ever. But with this kind of problems, if it was tough just to train, to manage the daily training. So yes, at the end of this period, we can train at least of half of November, the beginning of December, and we can get some good results.
Yeah. Okay, some of your players are already failed the European Championship, so they will come earlier to the club than expected, like Škube, Kasparek, or
yeah. For tomorrow, we work together, almost together. The only player who is not gonna be is Santalov. For sure, I wish you the best for Russian national team. It was a pity the other day. I think they deserved it, at least the draw. But like I told you, from tomorrow we work together. We try to get the best performance of the team, to get the best individual performance, and get ready for the beginning of the Belarusian national team, and then the European Championship. It's going to be difficult, but we are still alive.
Yeah, you are still in the competition in the Champions League. Tell me your first experience as a first coach on the, let's say, the highest possible level. How would you rate yourself in these 6 months?
Yes, like I told before, it's not easy. It's not the best season to start, but I try to do my best. First of all, with the group, I try to help the players. I try to get the best performance of them. I try to help in each day, in each situation. Of course, we have really difficult moments in this season, but at the end, like you told, I think we get some good result, good move, and I think it's difficult times, but I'm really proud of the players, of course, of all the staff, and of course of myself. The beginnings are no easy. Nobody said that this is gonna be easy, and I know it before come here that which kind of competition we are. So let's see how it's going on, but I hope everything is gonna be okay from the future times.
You started to build the new Meshkov Brest, let's say like that. You will lose some important players for the next season, but you will make transition, and you already signed some players like this Spanish guy with whom you worked before, Casado, and Lazar Kukic also. It would be new Meshkov Brest, definitely.
Yes, of course, it will be, but this is going to happen next season. From now, we have in front of us half of the season. For me, it's really important that the club is not stop it, because we are live, and many people wants to come to Brest. That is really good. I think our sport director, Paul Baskin, is working really hard to build a new team, because we lose some important players, like you said. But for me, it's not important. For me, the most important thing right now is get the best result with this squad. I know that we signed really good players for the next season, but for example, I have the pleasure to coach every day to two of the best middle back like Stakes Skube and Jaka Malus. So for me, it's an honor, it's a pleasure. Try to help them, and this is my idea. I am really focused in this. So next season start in June. So right now I am focusing in get the best performance in this season.
Yeah. Okay, Euro 2022. What is your first impression after these 10 days? What do you think about the tournament, about everything which follows tournament, inside and outside? What do you think about a lot of voices? Should they organize a championship in these conditions? And is everything regular when one team changed almost the whole roster and so on? What do you think? What is your comment?
I think it's not. How do you say? I don't want to hurt anybody, but it's not real, the tournament. You must to manage just like a coach or like a federation. Is not just you are not talking about sport issues. You need to speak about this situation that we are living right now with the COVID problems. And of course, it's not realistic tournament from my point of view. Of course, all the teams that they are winning, like Iceland the other day, was top. They deserved it. Win like a team like a French, but they are right now. All the teams are playing with these problems, and I think it's not a realistic tournament, but anyway, we are right now. They are playing. They are. The competition is not stopped, so it's gonna be a champion in this tournament for sure. Of course, it will be really important who can play in the critical moment, who players are injury or illness for this topic, but anyway, I think they are players, they are teams, who are playing really good, like Iceland, like Netherlands. Right now, Spain also is almost in semi-finals, like they are used to do. So let's see if they are gonna be some surprise more.
We are following handball, I'm pretty sure, every day and on every aspect, and you know everything, every player and so on. But who is the most positive surprise? Who surprised you the most in these 10 days? Some, I don't know, okay teams, you mentioned Iceland and Netherlands, but maybe some players, some tactical solution, something. What is your impression?
For me right now, it's good that teams like Iceland, without Aron Pálmarsson, make this step forward. It's also good. And also I think it's good for handball that a country like Netherlands, who has a really good environment in women's handball world, now start to grow in men's handball. I think it's also really good news for handball fans, that this kind of countries now get this challenge to be in the main round. So it's good. And about the tactics, honestly, I don't see nothing new. But I think the problem is the teams that don't have so many time to improve, to create something new, because with this kind of topics, mostly of the teams can play friendly match. So I think, from my point of view, they don't have time enough to improve something. Maybe some talent player in Iceland team. This goalkeeper the other day was top who's gonna play next season in Nantes. So something like that, some surprise like individual performance like player, but no like tactical from now. Maybe from now to the end of the tournament, maybe we can find. I can speak about some tactics, but from now, nothing new from my point of view.
Yeah. What happened to France yesterday against Iceland?
I think, many players in Spain, they are playing with the same roster many times. Almost the same players play in club. Also with the national teams. Of course, they have some players with injury, like this defender Conan. For me, was a big surprise. A big surprise in the tournament. This guy who is gonna be next in Montpellier. So I think with a lot of injuries, and of course, like I told you, the mind sometimes is very important. It's very important. I think many players, Ludo Branies, Dikamen, Richardson, all these kind of players, they have a lot of matches in the last two seasons with this problem, Olympic Games. So I think one bad day in the office, everybody can happen with this problem.
Yeah, and tell me about Spain. There is some new guys in the team, like your former player and future player, who is the top scorer of the team in the moment. What you can say me about him? And Spain looks good even without in post Entre Rios era and without Alex Dushebaya, but still Spain is on the high level. Even I think that maybe that part of the draw is a little bit weaker than this one, where are Denmark, France, Iceland. Maybe, I don't know. What is your opinion?
Yes, but I think Spain have two strengths really, really good. The goalkeepers are really good. They have right now 3 goalkeepers top. Gonzalo, Rodrigo, and Sergei, and top goalkeepers over the world. And also, it's really important the model, the game model. No, Jordi Ribera is getting right now really good result. The last tournament we won. So the same model of game with different players still works. So for me, this is the most important thing. The Spanish school that many people talk about. I think Jordi Ribera has his own style and works really good. Even they are without Entre Rios, without Cañellas the other day, without Biran, doesn't matter. The most important thing is the team. The most important thing is the group. And I think for me are the biggest strengths right now with Spain are these 2 points. And also these new players, they are young, but they have, so experienced players. They are young. Tarrafeta, they are playing 3-4 seasons in a row, really, really good in Spain. And now also in France, they are playing really good. Casado, this guy is playing this season top in Spain and also in EHF tournament. So I think this new guys, Coldi, right now in Vidasoa, is playing really, really good. Also defense, offense. He can play also in 5-1 in top defender. So for me, the most important thing is you change players, but the system is the same.
Yeah. You told me that Jordi Ribera has his own style. He has an interesting, let's say,
Yes.
interesting career. He should go to Brazil to make some success there and then to go back. How do you see him as a person, as a coach, as a as his own style, because we know that mostly Spanish handball schools are separated between Rivera and Pastor's pupils.
Yeah, I think he creates his own style. He starts from the bottom, and also is good for coaches like me that know play in the top handball level, and Jordi bottom. So I am really happy to Jordi have this kind of successful, because I think it's an example for many of coaches, of not only Spanish coaches, or coaches around the world who can grow. Sorry.
Probably some internet connection.
Yes, maybe.
Repeat me about Jordi Ribera and an example for all the coaches around the world.
Yes. This is for me is an example, because he started from the bottom, and right now he's one of the best coaches of over the world. So he works in Brazil, he works in Ademar Leon in the gold days. So I think he has really good experience, and all the Spanish coaches and all the Spanish fans must to be proud of this work of Jordi. And yes, I think there are two schools in Spain. Also, one of them is Valladolid School, and another one is Rivera School. And I think he create his own style. He likes a lot. Works without the ball, and I think for me is the best knowledge that you can learn from him. Spanish handball, I think is really good from many coaches, but from Jordi, his point of view is always playing without the ball, and you can get many ideas from this topic when you see Spanish national team right now.
Yeah, and who will be the biggest rival for the Spanish national team until the end of the tournament? Because they are going for Euro hat trick. And what do you think? Who is the biggest favorite to win the trophy, if situations stay normal?
Yeah, you never know. Right now, you never know. I have this question from my club. The guys from the media asked me the same, and I said, for me, of course, I would like the Spanish national team get the gold medal three times in a row. But I know that it's gonna be difficult. Now, French, I think, have right now difficult moment. They must to win to Denmark. For me, also Denmark is also great team for they must to be in the final. And you never know. Norway, Sweden, and now Iceland for sure they must to win in the next game, because I think they have a small roster, and of course they won the other day against France, but with a small roster you never know the next day what is going to happen. So for me, this is Scandinavian teams, French, Denmark, Spain, but like you told, with this topic of COVID, you never know how many players are gonna available to play tomorrow.
Yeah. And who is until now? Who is the MVP of the tournament? Are there one, or there are several players?
Yeah, for me, right back of Netherlands is for me is top goalkeeper of Ireland. is also really good. Really, he gets really good performance, and also, you know, I think Spanish goalkeepers also are always winning matches, and also for me, also it's really important that goalkeepers can win in matches. I don't know. I think I don't know. Maybe. I can Felix Clark. I think also can be a surprise, but it's not surprise, of course.
Yeah.
Let's see what's gonna happen until the end.
Yeah. And tell me how the handball people of Belarus suffering these days because they lost all 3 matches, or they lost main round, not all 3. They're not happy with the result.
Yes, I think Belarusian national team have the problem of COVID. They lose one of his best players. I mean, Kules is not available for 2 matches, so it's gonna difficult play a team like Belarus without Kules. But anyway, they lose 2 matches. They won. Sorry, the last match against Austria. So they get really good feelings in the end. But it's a country who right now is growing really, and almost all the players are playing in important teams, in Champions League teams. So I really believe that these guys they are gonna get really good results soon. I don't know when, but I think it's gonna be happen soon.
Okay, Dani, thank you. I will leave you to watch this Women's Champions League, but it's time for men's handball. So
yes, I
you
think
can
I'm gonna change right now.
Yeah, you can change the channel. Okay, great. Nice. It was nice to hear you, and we will be in touch. And I wish you a very good second part of the season.
Thank you very much, and it was a pleasure shared a little bit time with you. And of course, we keep in touch, and I am here for all that you need. We keep in touch.
Great. Keep in touch.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Elliot Aftershave. За мушкарца.